Good day everyone, my name is Arianne Candelaria, a BSHM student from 2D2, and I am here to share with you my knowledge about the game of volleyball. So today I'm going to discuss to you its history, rules and regulations, court dimension and equipment, officiating, and its game. But before that, allow me to give you a trivia regarding to this topic. Did you know that the longest volleyball marathon on record was played in the Amstelveen, Netherlands from December 27 to December 30, 2011. The event lasted 85 hours with 63 matches played in total. Well, according to my references, the record for the most consecutive passes in volleyball is 110, achieved in the United States in Raleigh, North Carolina on February 5, 2010. So now, let's proceed to the history of volleyball. Do you know who is William G. Morgan? Well, he is a physical director of the Young Men's Christian Association, which is also known as YMCA. He invented volleyball in 1985, originally called Mintonet, in Holyoke, Massachusetts, at YMCA. The game is still widely played by 80 million people worldwide at least once a week. It is designed as an indoor sport for businessmen who found that the new game of basketball too vigorous. But ironically, at Springfield, Morgan met James Naismith, who invented basketball in the year 1891, and he was motivated by Naismith's game of basketball designed for younger students to invent a game suitable for older members of the YMCA. His basis for the new game volleyball was popular and similar game of the football and few other sports including tennis, basketball, baseball, and handball. So now that you know who invented the volleyball, now let's talk about what is volleyball. Volleyball is defined as a sport played by two teams on playing court divided by a net. The objective of the game is to send the ball over the net and ground it on the opponent's court, as well as preventing the same effort by the opponent. How did volleyball became volleyball? Volleyball was called Mintonet because of its similarity to badminton. However, in year 1896, Alfred Halstead later renamed it to volleyball because of the objective of the game was to volley the ball back and forth over the net. So, there are two classifications of volleyball: indoor volleyball and beach volleyball. Indoor volleyball is a team sport in which two teams consist of 6 players are separated by a net. Each team tries to score points by grounding a ball on the other team's court under organized rules. While beach volleyball is a team sport played by two teams of 2 players on a sand court divided by a net. Similar to outdoor volleyball, the objective of the game is to send the ball over the net and to ground it on the opponent's side of the court. So now that you know some of the history of the volleyball, let us know what is the contribution of the Philippines in volleyball. In year 1916, the offensive style of setting and spiking was first demonstrated in the Philippines. Over the year that followed, it became clear that standard rules were needed for tournament play. And thus, The USVBA, which is known as United States Volleyball Associations, was formed in 1928. So now, let us know the reason why Morgan allowed girls to play the new game, volleyball, for the first time. Typically, men are the one we know who loves to play sports, right? But during World War I, men were required to be soldiers. The government took them for colonizations, and during that time, women were free and they were just at home. So, William G. Morgan decided that women should play the game of volleyball. So now, let's proceed to its rules and regulations. Here, whether you're new to the volleyball game or seasoned pro, it's important to have a foundational understanding of volleyball rules and regulations. The following are some of the rules and regulations of the game volleyball. Each group must have 6 members on the floor at any given time, 3 in the front row and 3 in the back row. The 3 touches rules. So what do you mean by this? A team may touch the ball no more than 3 times. The same player can't touch the ball twice in a row. Points are made on every serve of the winning team of rally. Rally pointing scoring. So, how can your team get a score from rally point? For example, even you're not the one who will serve, your team can still score because if a team A serves that the ball does not pass over the net or enter in the opposite court, Team B will get the score, and that is how rally point scoring happens. Next is best of 5 rules, which means 5 games, 3 wins. This means 5 set matches are 4 sets to 25 points, and the 5th set to 15. The team must win by 2 points unless tournament's rules dictate otherwise. The first team to win 3 sets is the winner. It is legal to contact the ball with any parts of the body of the player, while it is illegal to catch, hold, and throw the ball. After the serve, front line players may switch the positions at the net. The ball is out if he hits an antenna, the floor completely outside the court, any of the net or cables outside the antenna, the referee stands or pole, the ceilings above and walls are non-playable area. And lastly, the player cannot block or attack a serve from on or inside the 10-foot line. So now, let's proceed to the volleyball rule violations. Committing any of these volleyball rule violations results in a point for the opponent. So first, stepping on or across the service line when serving while making contact with the ball. So number 2, failure to service the ball over the net successfully. Third, touching the net with any parts of the body while the ball is in play. Fourth, serving out of rotation or out of order. And fifth, back row players attacking the ball inside the front zone or the area inside the 3-meter or 10-foot line when at the moment of contact, the ball is completely above the net. This is illegal attack. So now, let's proceed to the court dimensions. Here, I will show you the court of the volleyball. This volleyball court diagram shows the official indoor volleyball court specifications. The official indoor court dimensions is 9 meters by 18 meters with an attack line 3 meters from the center line on each side of the court. So now, let's discuss the equipment. Now, you will see the basic equipments used to play volleyball safely and enjoyably are listed below. So first, net. The height of the volleyball net is around 8 feet for men and 7 feet and 4 inches for women. The net of the volleyball has length of 28 feet. Number 2, the spherical ball used in volleyball is either made up of flexible synthetic material or leather. The ball is striped with the bright colors which makes it looks beautiful and attractive. Third, knee pads. It's important for the players who are playing volleyballs. It provides stability to the legs of the player, which allows him to play up to his potential and prevent injuries. Next is ankle braces. The most common injury associated with a volleyball player is a sprained ankle. To avoid the problem, it is wise to invest good pair of ankle braces. So next is uniforms. The player belongs to the same team or same country, has same dress. But in terms of beach volleyball, players normally prefer to wear swimsuits while playing beach volleyball. Proper footwear. It is advised to wear sporting shoes for the safety of their foot, to protect the foot during side-to-side movements. Volleyball duffel bag. After having the right volleyball gear and clothing, it is important to have a dedicated piece of equipment to keep everything organized and easy to access. The bag should be simple to carry. The bag should also contain numerous compartments and pockets that will give space to separate equipment and keep clean items away from the sweaty and used garments. Lastly, sunglasses and sun protection. In playing beach volleyball, we are all aware that matches are normally held under the sun in an open ground. Players are protecting their body, especially their eyes. They wear sunglasses to protect their eyes and use sun cream to their body to protect from harsh sunlight. So next, let's proceed to the officiating of volleyball. Volleyball officials that make up the officiating crews: first referee, second referee, scorekeeper, assistant scorer, and line judge. So, the first referee is in charge from the beginning of the match until the end, while the second referee should establish a rapport with the scorekeeper and libero tracker. The scorekeeper. The scorekeeper uses score sheets to keep track of the game, while the assistant scorer sits at the score tables next to the scorekeeper, while the line judge watch the end line and sideline of their respective corners. And that's the end of my discussion. Again, I am Arianne Candelaria from BSHM 2D2. Thank you for watching. Bye!